Whenever you get an email or see a posting for something that has to be applied for, like a job or scholarship, do you get that dread, that defeated feeling that you have no chance? And then you just watch as the deadline passes because you've talked yourself out of even trying. I've been there, and that mentality held me back. And that's why I want to talk to you about the funnel principle, which can completely transform your approach to these opportunities in school, work, and life in general. The reality is this: for every competitive position or opportunity you see, the actual number of serious contenders is way smaller than you think. Let me break down what I mean by this funnel principle. Think about any opportunity. Let's say an internship position at your university. Out of all the students who could potentially apply, only some percentage will even hear about it. Maybe it was buried in an email they didn't read or posted on a page they seldom visit. Then, of those who do hear about it, only some will be interested enough to read the full details. And then of those interested students, only a portion of them will convince themselves they're qualified enough to apply. And of those who think they're qualified, only some will actually start working on the application. And then of those who start working on the application, only some will actually complete the application and submit it before the deadline. See what's happening here? At each stage, the number of potential competitors drops significantly. That intimidatingly huge pool of applicants has probably narrowed down to a small amount before anyone has even evaluated a single application. But it goes even further. Of those who do apply, some will submit rushed, last-minute applications. Others might not follow the instructions properly. And even then, after selections are made, some people will decline the offer because they received another offer, or their circumstances have changed and they either don't want this opportunity or can't do it anymore. I've seen positions go to the 5th or 6th choice candidate simply because they were the first who actually accepted. Now, I'm not telling you this to suggest that you should apply for everything you see. That's not the point. What I'm saying is that when you find something you're genuinely excited about, something that aligns with your goals and interests, don't let that initial fear of competition stop you. I've seen this play out countless times with my students. They'll see an opportunity that perfectly matches their interests and skills, but they'll start listing all the reasons why they won't get it. There are probably thousands of applicants, someone else probably has better grades, they're probably looking for someone with more experience. But the funnel works because of human nature. Most people will find reasons not to try. Everyone else is having those exact same thoughts, and many of them will let those thoughts stop them from applying. The ones who succeed aren't necessarily the most qualified on paper. They're the ones who pushed past that initial self-doubt and actually submitted the application. Think about it this way: every time you talk yourself out of applying for something, you're guaranteeing a 0% chance of success. But if you apply, even if the chance seems small, it's not zero. But this doesn't mean you should apply with a half-hearted effort. In fact, it's the opposite. The funnel principle works in your favor specifically when you're willing to put in the work that others won't. When you take the time to craft a thoughtful application, when you follow all the instructions carefully, when you go the extra mile, you're already putting yourself ahead of a significant portion of the applicant pool. The key is to be selective about where you put your energy. Don't apply for things just because they're there. But when you find something that truly excites you, something you'd be willing to put real effort into, don't let that initial fear of competition stop you. So what's the takeaway here? First, stop letting your imagination create fake competition. The real numbers are almost always much smaller than you think. Second, understand the biggest competition isn't other people. It's your own self-doubt. And third, when you do decide to go for something, commit to doing it properly and effectively. And this mindset shift isn't just about college or university. It's something that will serve you throughout your career. Every job posting, every promotion opportunity, every grant application works the same way. The funnel is always there, quietly eliminating most of your competition before they even try. So next time you see an opportunity that makes you think, I don't have a chance, pause and remind yourself of the funnel. Remember that success often doesn't need to be created. It simply presents itself to those who don't stop themselves before they even begin.